guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Elsie and Markus, and on our channel, for those who are new here, we buy rundown properties, do them up and rent them out. And on this channel we share our experiences, our struggles and successes on this channel. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe and give us a like.
So in today's video we're sharing some learnings with you that we had on one of our recent projects. There are mainly 4 points that we want to highlight, and then we also have some learnings for you. So if you find any of that interesting, make sure you give us a like, because then we know that you like that video and we will create more of that content.
So the first point that I would like to share with you is that we bought this property from a repossession sale. So it's people call it, agents call it corporate sale. So what it really means in England is there is the agent will put out a public notice of the highest offer that they have received at that point, and if anyone wants to outbid, like bid higher from that offer, they can feel free to up till exchange of contracts. So when we put in our offer, there wasn't a public notice yet. We were effectively the first offer, and obviously the company, asset management company, they took our offer, and we have to raise against time, because in case someone gazumped us, so that's outbidding us. In England they call it gazumping, and to prevent that we really have to be quick on contacting our solicitors, for our solicitors to let them know that this is a corporate sale and they have to act quickly. Also for our lender, so we are taking out a bridging loan at that time, which is perfect because bridging loan they can process really quickly, and yeah, our broker, our lender really have to act really quickly. So thankfully, I think we exchanged and completed within like 6 weeks. So that was probably the quickest that we ever completed on a property purchase. And throughout that whole time, the public notice was on the listing and no one outbid us. So we were pretty happy that we could complete and with no issues at all.
So basically, someone is not paying the mortgage and the bank just wants to get their money back. So what they do is they take the property back, so they repossess it, they try to sell it for the quickest and for the highest amount of money. So in that case we were the buyers, we put in the highest offer, but in the meantime everyone could have seen what is our offer and bid higher if they wanted to, but no one did, luckily. So point number 2 is there were some structural issues in that property. When we viewed the property, we saw on the ground floor bay window that there were 2 pillars propping up the upstairs bay window, and we immediately knew that is some structural issues and we needed to get that fixed. In reality, what did that mean? When we took off the plaster upstairs, then we saw that the bricks were actually leaning away from the building. So we needed to get that rectified, and it's not a simple job, so you actually need to involve building control to get that fixed. We needed a structural calculation to know what is actually needed, and then a specialist who is a structural contractor who does these sort of repairs every day. So those are 3 different people that get involved in rectifying that, and at the end, when all the works are done, then you get your building control certificate that it has been done properly. And then finally re-render on the outside and give it a fresh paint so it looks alright from outside as well.
Number 3, the famous pandemic happened in 2020. So at that point of time we were in between 2 projects, and the other one was closer to completion than this one, so we got all our builders were just focused on finishing that one project first. That's really important because during that time everyone is under a bit of a difficult situation and there is social distancing needed, so we just wanted to finish off one project, get it set up and tenanted, get the cash flow coming in before we crack on with this project.
Point number 4 is we had another structural issue, and that was a hidden chimney. So when we bought it, there was a plasterboard in front of it, so we didn't see that there was one. When we did the rip out, we saw chimney there, and it was also floating. So someone removed the chimney in the kitchen downstairs, and then on the first floor it was just floating in the air. We had to remove it, get the consent from the neighbor, but then when we removed it, the whole floor was a bit bouncy. It was really weird, so we had to install those beams here, and they were propping up the first floor. Was a bit of a disruption because the kitchen was already plastered and the electrics was pretty much in, so we had to fiddle around there. But in the end it worked out, and now we have that removed. We have the space and it's all safe. The roof is tiled as well, and it's not bouncy anymore.
So right now I will just share with you guys a few learnings that we took away from this project. The first one is definitely get your ducks in a row. So your solicitors, brokers, your finances, your insurance, surveyors, get them all, you know, instruct them the moment where you hear that your offer is accepted, because when it's like a corporate sale, or even if you're purchasing from an auction, all these quick purchases, you need to get your ducks in a row. If anyone is interested in learning about the whole buying process, we have made a separate video on that, so I'll link it probably somewhere, and go check it out.
The second learning is definitely when you buy these, well, rundown properties, always have a contingency. As you can see from ours, there are hidden things that you don't see on a viewing. They still cost money. You have to rectify them. You cannot just, well, close your eyes and hope for the best. There's always something hidden that you don't know, and that's why we have a contingency in place. So in this project we had to take our whole contingency, and that was planned. And then another learning was work with a build team that is experienced. So you don't want to work with someone when there's a small problem, they come to you and they expect like you to figure out how to do it. We also had build teams on other jobs that were asking us for the solution, but instead work with someone who sees the problem and then also suggests a solution for it. It just makes the whole renovation process easier.
Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. If you have liked this video, do give us a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, just leave them down below. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when we post new videos. See you on the next one.
Sure.
Can you smile a bit? I think I should put some makeup for you.
No lah.
You look so pale.
Yeah, that's okay.
You look so pale. No lips. Oh my god, no lips.
Oh, I need to turn off my phone. I hear everybody's breaking.
快点